Get YouTube going. YouTube is live and direct. And I think we're going to be live here on Facebook as well. Give me a moment, guys. Got to bring in the powerful chair, even though I rarely sit down when I'm calling. Still want to get everything in place. Everything's in place, ready to rock. I'm kind of particular about that type of thing. You know, not really superstitious, but I like to have things a certain way. All right, IG, better angle for you. If you're on Facebook and YouTube, go on to IG and check it out. Let me know what you think. All right, so we're going to go from scratch, all right? So when you watch me live, I'm demonstrating what I do for clients, but really, I'm just working and going through my motions, but I'm on camera. But I try to zone out. And so when I'm working, I'm going through my steps. I get into the groove, right? And with that, I'll start giving you guys insight on what I do and what I'm doing to hopefully, you know, if you can imagine yourself calling, right? And then I'm giving you guys steps and what I'm doing and telling you kind of what I'm thinking when I'm going through these steps as a prospector, as a caller. So if you guys haven't checked me out before, I am Jeremy Marquez of J Marqeting. J Marqeting is my company. That's my LLC. J Marqeting is not really relevant because what we do is I built a company around prospecting and cold calling for realtors, investors, pretty much anybody who has to make calls in their business but just does not have time because they're too busy or they're just not that great, that type of thing. So if you guys are watching this and you're thinking about ways that you can generate more business, preparing for 2022 and beyond, my services are available nationwide. If in a country like Canada, you consider using my services, I'm available there too. Give me a moment here, guys. I'm gonna get everything finished, getting everything set up here. Getting all my platforms set up, getting everything shared, handling business, that type of thing is important. Once I get that out of the way, then we'll get into a call session, okay? I'm going to be rolling out some merchandise, some new shirts and stuff. I'm doing some contests, and I'm going to have a merch store if you guys want to support the channel. It helps me as well. I'm going to drop a link to my socials here so you guys have that. So I'm available for calling. If you want to hire me to call, I'm also available for some training. If you're calling on your own or if you have an assistant that might need some direction, you just don't have the time, I'm available for that. Guys, I'm available to help you, okay? Going into this year, I'm really scaling things out. I'm going to be building a team myself. So if you guys are on the other end of things, if you're an entrepreneur, if you are an appointment setter working for a company, okay? Let's say you're not a realtor. Let's say you're a guy or a gal like me, and I'm going to stop looking up here because it looks different. Available to help you, okay? Going into this year, I'm really let's say you want to build a service or a business like mine, not just like mine. If you want some steps and direction and some guidance on that, I'm going to be building out a master class training this next year. And I'm making myself available up to 100 entrepreneurs to help you guys build out a service or a company and then guide you along the way through your progress. So if you're interested in that, just shoot me some contact. Now, during this live session right now, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, okay? If you're a realtor, if you're an investor, I need you to jump in and tell me your city. I need you to jump in and tell me your market because I'm going to start making calls right here live in your market, okay? I'm going to demonstrate my services. I'm going to pull some leads, and I'm going to make calls right here live in your market. So I'll give you guys a few minutes to get geared up. If you have a friend or a colleague that might be interested in checking me out, and let's say you guys aren't sure. Okay, you got the budget, but you're just not sure, right? Then I'm going to call right now in this session in your market. For real. So I've already pulled some leads in a couple of markets, so I'm going to start off in those. If you guys don't mind. Find my phone here. Give me a moment. That's hilarious. My phone's on IG. All right, but I got my tablet as well. So let's do this. So let's check the chats. If you guys are chatting, anybody tuned in the chat, let me know. I have 2 people on Facebook. So if you guys are in the chat, chime in. I need in a city. So if you guys are in, let's say Louisville, Kentucky, or wherever you are, okay, I'm going to pull some leads right now in your market. Okay, I'm going to give you about 2-3 minutes to jump in the chat and say, just type in the name of your town, the name of your market. And then I'm going to ask you to give me a listing that just sold recently. So be ready. This isn't tough, guys. This isn't rocket science. I just need somebody to jump in the chat, either on Instagram, on YouTube, or on Facebook, and tell me what city you're in. Now, you need to be considering using my services, because I'm going to prove to you that my process, my system from converting cold leads to warm leads to real opportunities is proven, repeatable in every single market worldwide. Okay, so, and if you guys don't give me an order, I'm going to pull. I already have some. So if you guys don't jump in the chat, and you guys are failing already, I'm going to go ahead and just select an area then. So I have some multifamily properties in Fresno. I'm going to pull those. These are mostly 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 unit properties. So if you guys are on YouTube, I know there's a team down in LA that had been following me that was considering using me. They didn't see the value. So I'm going to demonstrate value right now. I'm just setting up the dialer. We're using the Vortex Red X dialer. I have 57 leads here that I've pulled previously back in August. That's what I love about data. It doesn't matter. As long as the data is good, guys. The data is good. It's not the leads. It's the person using the lead. That's a user error always. Okay. You got a new person that's complaining about the data. Get them on the phone call with me. We can have a little conversation. Come on, dialer. Dialer's giving me some. It's going a little slow. Give me a moment here. I think I might have the VPN on. Let's turn that off. Technology, right? Sometimes it's your friend. Sometimes it slows you down. But at the end of the day, it is our friend, because there's things that we can do in 2021, 2022 that we industry, right, guys? So for me, for a guy like myself, the advancement in technology is awesome. All right. I'm connecting with you guys worldwide. That wouldn't be possible. I'm able to make telephone calls using my computer. That wasn't possible. There's a lot of things that we're able to do now that allows us to do more, to be able to have more of a reach, to be able to do things we did old school, like door knocking and things like that, but do it now and just do it a different way and be able to do more, achieve more. Because of the advancement of technology, if we are able to leverage it properly. Now, enough of the blah, 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 blah. Basically means, guys, because of technology, we can close more deals, right? So let's leverage it properly and do what we do for the people that we do it for. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and turn the 3-line dialer off. If you're on Facebook, you are able to see the platform, or you will in a moment, because I'm going to share that screen so you guys are able to see me maneuver through the platform as I'm making calls. So if you're on Instagram or if you're on YouTube, just go over to Facebook. There's a link in the summary or in my bio. You should be able to find it. And if you can't, let me know. Give me a moment here, guys. I'm going to share IG a few places. Snapple Apple. That's old school. I haven't had one of those in years. I went to the movies last night and I watched Spider-Man. So we're going to be making calls in Fresno to start with, guys. And if you chime into the chat on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram and you want me to make some calls in your market, just say something and I'll pull some leads in your market and make some calls right now. Live, unrehearsed, unscripted, ready to rock. Give me a moment here. Forgot that I don't have the, okay, so it's trying to connect, it looks like. I don't know what that means. Hopefully I'm not stepping on nobody's toes here. TQ, let me know if I'm stepping on your toes. What's up, buddy?